Why do bright lights hurt your eyes? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, has anyone ever shined a flashlight right in your face? Ah! How did it feel? It kind of hurt, didn't it? It might have even given you a headache for a second. And then, did you notice what happened when you closed your eyes? Right, you see that bright spot in your vision. And if you move your eyes around while you have your eyes closed, that bright spot in your vision actually moves around with your eyes. Isn't that strange? But then after a little bit, you don't even really notice it, but it fades away. Isn't that just so interesting? Why do you think that is? Why do bright lights hurt your eyes? Let's figure it out today. Your eyes have an important job that they are trying to do all day long without ceasing. That job is to catch just the right amount of light. Not too little, not too much. Inside your eye, you have a dark opening called the pupil. Can you say pupil? You know that black circle in the center of your eye? That's the pupil. The pupil is the window that lets light in. And around that circular window is a colorful ring called the iris. When someone asks, "Hey, what color are your eyes?" they're asking, "What color are your irises?" The iris is like a small curtain around the window. When it's bright, the iris tightens up and makes the pupil smaller. Have you ever noticed that your pupils get bigger and smaller? That's actually the iris tightening up or relaxing around the pupil. The bigger your pupil looks, the more light is coming in. So if you're in a dark room, you'll notice that your pupils are bigger because your body is trying to let more light in so you can see. But if you're playing outside on a really sunny day, you're going to notice that your pupils look a lot smaller because you don't need quite as much light to come in because it's so bright outside. And your body is just constantly making this calculation all day, every day, trying to find just the perfect size for your pupil to be so that you get just the right amount of light. But here's the problem. Your iris can't shrink your pupil instantly. It takes a moment. So if a bright light suddenly hits your eyes, a lot of light rushes in before the pupil has time to get smaller. Ah, wait, hang on! That sudden blast can be uncomfortable or, yes, even painful. And here's why. See, the back of your eye has a special layer called the retina. Can you say retina? The retina is covered with tiny light sensors. Some are called rods, and some are called cones. The rods are great for seeing in dim light, and the cones are great for color and seeing sharp details. When these sensors get hit with light, they send messages to your brain that say, "Hey, here's what we're seeing." If the light is extremely bright, those sensors get overwhelmed. Kind of like how your ears feel overwhelmed by a super loud sound. Your brain basically says, too much information all at once, and you feel pain or discomfort. The reason for that pain is to quickly let your body know that you need to close your eyes or look away or something because whatever you're seeing is too bright. That pain is a protection signal. Now, what about those spots you see when you close your eyes after being hit with a bright light? That happens because your retina's sensors were working extra hard, and for a short time, they can keep echoing the light signal. It's called an afterimage. It fades as your sensors reset and your brain stops getting that leftover signal. So bright lights hurt because your eyes are trying to protect themselves. Your pupils need time to close down, your retinas can get overloaded, and your brain uses discomfort to help you turn away before anything gets damaged. All of that happens in a split second to keep you safe. What an amazing design. I think that every piece of the human body is just amazing, but the eyes specifically are just such a marvel. I love learning about the eyes and just all the different things they're doing all day, every day, without you even realizing it. All right, let's have a quick quiz. What is the name of the dark opening that lets light into your eye? That's called the pupil. And what is the colorful ring that controls the size of the pupil? That's called the iris. And what is the name of the light-sensing layer at the back of your eye? That is called the retina. True or false? Your pupils get bigger in bright light to let in more light. No, that's false. Your pupils get smaller in bright light because they don't need to let in as much light for you to be able to see. True or false? Rods that cover your retina help you see better in dim light. Yep, that's true. And then the cones help you see really good details and colors. True or false? Your eyes can feel pain as a warning to look away from light that is too intense. Yep, that's true. True or false? An afterimage can happen because your retina's sensors take a moment to reset. That is true too. Would you rather have to wear sunglasses every time you go outside, even on cloudy days, or have to keep the lights in your house dim all the time? I don't like when it's too dim in my house, so I guess I would pick sunglasses outside, even on cloudy days. I mean, I already wear glasses, so this would not be too much of a life change for me. All right, let's play What Am I? What am I? I am a dark opening in the middle of your eye. I get smaller when it's bright. And I let light enter your eye like a window. What am I? I am the pupil. All right, let's play another one. What am I? I'm the colored part of your eye. I act like a curtain that controls light. And I squeeze or relax to change the doorway size. What am I? I am the iris. All right, one more. What am I? I live at the back of your eye. I am covered in tiny sensors that react to light. And I send messages to your brain about what you see. What am I? I am the retina. Have you ever noticed that when it's really sunny outside and then you go into your house seems really dark, but then it slowly starts to get brighter? That's the iris and pupil of each of your eyes doing their jobs. When you were outside, your irises were tightened and your pupils were small to limit how much light was coming into your eyes. But when you came inside, now your pupils need to get bigger again because there is less light inside of your house, and you need to let more light into your eyes in order to see properly. Isn't it amazing how your eyes work? And they do this all day, every day. always making sure that just the right amount of light comes into your eyes. Occasionally, something surprising happens. And that's really the only time you realize all the work that your eyes are doing all day to keep you safe and seeing. It's amazing. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got a few birthdays today. Today is Chevelle's birthday. Chevelle is from Pennsylvania, and Chevelle is turning 1. Happy birthday, Chevelle. Forrest is from Pennsylvania, and Forrest is turning 5. Happy birthday, Forrest. Holden is from Missouri, and Holden is turning 5 as well. Happy birthday, Holden. And O'Connor is from Tennessee, and O'Connor is turning 7. Happy birthday, O'Connor. For all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kids want their birthdays mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.